Hello there, and welcome to Ask Dr. Stacey. As most of you know, I am not in the office on Wednesday, so I am here at home and was able to do my run a little bit later today. So I'm just joining you straight from the field, and we're going to share some great information here with you today. So thank you for joining me here. You can always reach me directly on my website at drstaceycooper.com. I do have a free 2-part video series there available for you, and many healthy living tips, free recipes, and ways to fuel your body better for better body function. So you can always check that out at your convenience. So Ask Dr. Stacey, we are creating this live. All your questions right here live on the line. I can see you in the chat. And always, if you like what you're hearing, send me some hearts, hit the like button, share with your friends and family, and they will really grab some great information here as well. We have had previous episodes, many of them now we're getting on a roll, and you can view any of those on my Facebook page at Lifestyle Balance Solutions. So you can go directly on Facebook, just go to Lifestyle Balance Solutions, and that's where you'll find all the previous episodes of Ask Dr. Stacey. So you can submit any of your questions right here in the chat. Share where you're from, how far we're reaching our audience, and just say hi so I can see that right here on the chat. So join us here, and anything that you want to know about for fueling your body better, enhanced joy in your life, and enhanced vitality in your soul. That is what we're all about and what I love to share. As I mentioned on the website at drstaceycooper.com, you can receive the Eliminate 5-part video. They're short, brief, but steps that you can implement right away into your daily routine for eliminating your hidden energy drainers. And that's available right free as soon as you right on the website there, and it goes directly to your email inbox. So you will then have it forever to refer back to and utilize. And there's a mind map there as well that you can print off and post on your fridge as a gentle reminder to help to make different choices perhaps in how you fuel your body naturally. So on today's episode of Ask Dr. Stacey, sorry, still got the sweat going on here, and which is a good thing, helps to release toxins from the body and flush out the system. It's beautiful. So we're going to talk about nourishing your body. Now, today, I had a completely different kitchen. However, when I went to the fridge this morning to find my fresh avocados, lo and behold, the kids had made their famous guacamole dip for their snack last night with their veggie sticks. Great healthy fats, great healthy fuels, and that's what they did. So my avocados are not in the fridge as I expected. So we will be doing that shortly in our next upcoming episodes. So not to worry, I will get that in there for you. And it's a fabulous recipe, easy, super easy, and amazingly delicious. So what's life without dessert? So there's a little hit. I won't tell you which recipe I'm going to be doing, but it has to do with avocados and dessert. Whoever thought you'd have avocados and dessert? Well, that's what I do, swap out the bad fuels for great fuels so that your body can run like an efficient, high-octane, high-fueled machine and function much more effectively and efficiently. So you can always catch us here weekdays at 12:15 Eastern, 9:15 a.m. Pacific on our Ask Dr. Stacey. And you can always submit your questions directly to me ahead of time if you want. Any ideas that you want me to cover, I can absolutely do. Just directly to the one, receive those and can implement them into our talks here. So feel free to do that. And there's the website, drstaceycooper.com. So today, nourishing your body. As I said, I completely switched up because we ran out of avocados. So on my run today, this is what came to me and what inspired me for today's program. So, as some of you may know, if you've been following along, we have recently gained a new member to our family. It's a 4-legged kind, not a 2-legged. So, our teenagers are quite happy to have a new baby in the house, and gives them a little bit of perspective in regards to how life changes when that does occur. So, we have a new pup. Her name is Indy. and we've had her for about a month. And so, of course, puppies can get into trouble when they're bored and don't have enough stimulation and then develop bad habits. And so in order to combat that, a tired puppy is a happy puppy. So when they're well exercised and well taken care of and well loved, then their bad habits don't develop. And if some quick digging becomes an issue, you can combat that. So in regards to that, I have always been active and athletic and doing different types of activities. And so, but I'm not a true runner in regards to, going out and running every day. Well, life has changed, and now I am becoming much more active in that regard of running. So as you join us, be sure to say hi in the chat here. Let us know where you're joining us from so that we can see who we're reaching, and be sure to share this with any of your friends, family, and make any comments. I'd love to hear from you and any questions that you may have as we go along sharing this information today. So I welcome you. So in regards to running, we, as you can see, and that's why I hosted this outside today, we have the fortunate opportunity to live out in the country, and we have 10 acres of bush. And we have paths that we've cut through the bush because we utilize our property. We have, and actually we just have 2 turkeys that are nesting right now in our bush. And so we enjoy watching how nature unfolds right in front of us. We have a pond with salamanders and fish and toads laying eggs and all that sort of thing. So nature is around us always, and we appreciate nature and the abundance of it and the beauty that it brings and the birds that you can hear singing. And I do enjoy the fragrance of the lilacs that are surrounding me right now. I can't believe just walking through anywhere in the yard and you can smell them everywhere. So it's beautiful. So having said that, we run now in the bush. I started out like everybody else. You have to start with baby steps. You're not going to be running a marathon first day out. And you have to understand that and realize that and let your body work up to that. So as we began, I was running 2 laps. Well, actually, no. I was completing 2 laps and getting that done. Didn't matter if I ran the whole thing or, of course, I didn't in the beginning. And I may not have made it through in one entire lap without taking some breaks and then continuing further. So this has been over the course of 4 weeks. Today, with me not being in the office and progressing each day as I'm doing this, I decided that today I was going to do 4 laps. And it didn't matter how I got it done, and it didn't matter what time frame I got it done in, but I was going to complete 4 laps. And it occurred to me as I was going on my run that we set so many limits upon ourselves and live within the frame of lack, which then breeds fear. And my great friend, Dr. Catherine Hansen, part of our Empowered Women's Circle, shared this with me this morning. And it's so absolutely true. So as I set my goal of 4 laps, and with the terrain that we have, it's not all level. And so when I do one particular direction, there's a very steep incline, and but over a very short distance. So I actually find that easier to go, because then as I come around the other way, it's a more gradual decline for a longer period of time. Whereas if I reverse the direction, then I'm going up a moderate incline for a much longer distance, and then I have a steep spike on the other side. So I have found that it seems to me, could just be my imagination, that it's much easier to continue with the steep climb and the decline. I decided to challenge myself and do the hard route first. And as I'm on my journey, I'm tossing back and forth in my mind, right? Okay, I'll get 2 laps done this way, then I'll switch and I'll go the easy way for the second 2 laps. You're defaulting, right? You're caving. And it doesn't matter how you get it done. Just do it and set goals for yourself. As it turned out, when I came to the 3rd lap where I was going to about face and change direction, I thought, no, I'm going to continue and I'm going to see how far I get on my third lap. And I hadn't stopped running yet. I was running the whole time. And I completed my third lap in the challenge direction. I thought, oh, okay, great. When I get to that marker point, I'm going to turn around and my fourth lap will be the easy lap. I still hadn't stopped yet. When I got to that decision to change my mind and continue on that grueling lap in the same direction that I had been progressing on. And I wanted to see how far I would get. And we can always place limitations on ourselves. But if you always, as I was running, I would just look to the next bend, to the next challenge, to the next bump, to the next tree, and just push myself to get that far, and then the next and the next. And as it turned out, I continued up that gradual long grade for a long time, and I made it to the third peak. There's 4. I made it to the third peak, and I thought, oh my. So I took a moment and in the recovery phase and just continued to walk for a little bit. And before I even knew it, I was at the top of the 4th peak, and then I continued to run the entire rest of the way back around to my starting point. So was only on the back small breather, and enable your body to do that. Listen to your body and work within it. But also, don't set limits for yourself. Set goals and intentions and make conscious decisions as to how you want to function and how you want. Now, this doesn't just relate to exercise or running or doing a particular lap. This reaches far into every aspect of your life. Whenever you want to achieve something, whether it be how you relate to someone in a relationship, whether it be how you manage your workload at your workplace, how you want to fuel your body and changes that you want to make in regards to foods that you may be supplying for your body. Always take it in baby steps. Excuse me. They relaxed me, and they continued on the 4 laps. Now, Buddy, he's 10 years old, and he did opt out just as we were 3/4 of the way through lap number 4, and he cut through and came to the pond and went for a dip because he listened to his body. He went and cooled off in the pond, and then he met me as I was finishing the 4th lap. So, yes, stay in tune and listen to your body and take care of yourself with your self-care and do what it is that your body needs and listen. But also take the step forward. I wasn't running 4 laps the day I stepped out, and here I am. So it always progresses forward. Your body adapts to whatever environment you provide for it, whether it be positive or negative. Your body will adapt, and you can change the outcomes as to how your body's functioning, and you have the choice. You're not tied to your genetics. You're not tied to your lifestyle unless you choose to be tied to your lifestyle. You can change your lifestyle, and it will open up and change for you. So I welcome you. Join me anytime here on Ask Dr. Stacey. If you're watching that you would like to hear about, and feel free to share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. All right, have a wonderful day, and take some time for yourself. Where's your self-care? Even if it's just 5 minutes, which I'm going to do right now as soon as I'm done this. I'm just going to sit quietly, listen to my birds chirping and the breeze blowing, and reflect and just take my me time before I carry on with the rest of my day. So recharge your batteries and fuel your body better. Take care.